could tell Jackson was getting a bit irritable. When he doesn't get out or get in his boat time, he climbs up on the catwalk and sulks like a bored teenager. So I decided it was time for an outing. If we couldn't go boating, at least we could go exploring. I offloaded his land yacht. First stop, Parmelee Farm in Killingworth for their Christmas bazaar. Jackson gave me a concerned face, but not to worry. As soon as we headed up to the buildings, the first thing we noticed was a sign. All dogs must be leashed. No mention of cats, of course. That's fine. Jackson was safely tethered and surveying the scene like he was a small furry mare. Ground was damp, so I kept him rolling along in his land yacht while we wandered over the holiday exhibits and then over to the Parmelee Maple Sugar House. He seemed entertained, soaking it all in with those big blue ragdoll eyes. Next, I pointed us toward Running Brook Farms nursery. Jackson immediately perked up. So many wreaths, so many pine scents, so many places he shouldn't climb into, which naturally made him want to climb into them anyway. At one point, he actually plopped himself into a wreath. I told him it was a terrible idea, but he pretended not to hear me. Then, a handful of shoppers came over to say hello, charmed by the sight of a cat in a sailor suit. Oh, this is Jackson the boat cat. He usually cruises with us on our boat. So today he's wearing his little sailor suit. We're giving him a land adventure today. But trust me, he prefers being on the water. While Jackson continued greeting everyone who passed him by, I slipped inside for some hot chai tea. Inside the old barn, I was instantly transported. Victorian furniture, shelves filled with handwritten herbal recipes, bundles of dried botanicals, and the warm scent of coffee and tea. Our last stop was Lavender Pond Farm. I had thought for certain he'd be curious about the chickens, but no, he gave them a wide-eyed, slightly horrified look, as if they were unpredictable, feathered beasts plotting against him. We wandered away from those chickens and strolled the grounds. Even though it's December and the lavender has been cut for the season, the place still has a calm beauty to it. But before long, Jackson started getting a bit shifty in his walking, and that was my cue. My little adventurer had seen enough for one day. So we headed home, both of us ready for a cozy afternoon in front of the fire. And Jackson, at least satisfied that he had gotten his much-needed outing, even if it wasn't on the boat.